This video is designed to show you how to build a HTML format slide. That's one of the 4 formats that can be used to create an EDS slide, which can be used in any of the cycles. So I'm going to do that by showing you one that's been created already. I'm going to talk about its properties and then how you would then simulate that or consolidate that bit of information by creating one. So first of all, we log into the CMS, or the control panel. We would then arrive at the index or the CMS landing page, and slides are in the information area, so I click on the information radio button, and then 2 sections in this area, slides and buildings. So I'm going to select slides. So here I've got a summary of the slides that are available already. And you can see from the summary listing, these are the references, the administrator references, what you call the slide, so you can recognise it if you have to go in and edit it again. You can actually see the slide type. We're going to look at the HTML type of slide. If you want to know a little bit more about the formats, there is a training video on slide formats, so have a look at that if you're not sure about what the other formats are that are available to you. But basically, you'll see if I click down here on green building, this will take you into the slide form. It actually will show you here one of the 4 formats that are available. So if I wanted to create an HTML file, a slide rather, which is content that is editable, so we can edit the content and upload a background image if we want. That's its main composition. We'd make this selection here. So you'd put in what the slide reference is. That's not visible on the actual slide on the display, but it's so that you can pick the slide up again when you're logged into the CMS. So the other properties that I've got available that I should be mindful of, whether the slides are active or not, so that checkbox is set by default. I'm selecting what sort of slide it is, what type of format that is, and then I can click on, in this case, 2 buildings. So however many buildings, if you've got a multi-building version, however many buildings you've got that on that listing, you can select the ones at which this slide will appear in. Then here you've got a field box where you can enter the number of seconds that you want the slide to appear within the cycle, and you can actually set the background of the slide. Here are some web safe colours that you can select. You can also, as in this case, select a background image, so you can browse for an image on your own machine, on your own PC, and you can actually remove any images by clicking on this checkbox as well. So further on down here, I can add the content into this area, and I can format it using the functions that are available to me. You see here I've made this italicized, and this I've made this underlined. So this is what we call a WYSIWYG interface or editor. So I highlight what I want, or I merely type in what I require. I can actually put links in here, background images in here, images. In other words, I can use the main description area here as quite literally a clean sheet of paper. So I can build up the content in this area, then click update or click submit if it's a new one. So in summary, to build up a slide, I put on a reference that I would recognise the slide as. I select the type of slide, in this case it's HTML. Select the buildings which I want the slide to occur in. Number of seconds, if I want a background colour, I've got a palette here. If I want a background colour, image, which will be on the back of the content here, this text is on the foreground of, or the uppermost layer. And when I've got the composition in place, I can then click update if I'm altering the slide, or I'll click submit if it's a new slide.